Hello Yugioh Nation, this is Dogmadude2 doing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile of my very own creation. It's my quick synchro deck as I call it. It really doesn't have an official name. The base point of it is just to get synchro monsters out as quick as possible. It wins, I'd say, about 80% of the time. Light Sworns kinda run over it, and Dark World. But for the most part, it works. And say, most of the time you'll always have something or other you can synchro for. But, alright, I believe I'll just start with the deck profile now. Feel free to leave comments or thumbs up if you like the deck. Or do whatever you feel like. DN it for all I care. Doesn't matter to me. Alright, let's start here. Alright, starting with the obvious 3 junk synchrons. Just to obviously have they're the base starter for any synchro deck, really. They help a lot. They let you bring back your level 2s. I'm describing a lot of what a lot of you people probably already know. Alright. Moving on. 2 Cobalt Hedgehog. When I have a lot of like dead draws or something, which doesn't happen that often, but when it does, Quillbolt really just helps me power through a situation. 2 Cyber Dragons. That way, I can easily just start out of hand. If I go second, special summon Cyber Dragon, normal summon the Junk Synchron or anything else really, and synchro out from there. Alright. 2 Goblindenberg. That way, when I play them, if you use their special ability and switch them to defense mode, you can special summon a monster from your hand of level 4 or below. That way, you can just pop them into defense mode, play one of your tuners, synchro out. 2 Drill Synchrons. Honestly, if you feel like replacing them with another tuner, that's fine, but I'm on a kind of limited budget, so they were about the best I could do, but they're helpful. 1 Gene Warped Werewolf. That's mostly just for power behind the deck, kind of staying power on the field, because he's a little hard to run over as a 4-star 2000 early game. That way he's at least on the turn, out on the field for another turn, that way I can synchro him out. Nitro Synchron, just a low-level tuner in case I feel like synchroing for one of the lower stars. Or if I go for Nitro Warrior, he's there. Plus he can be specialed with like Junk Warrior and all that stuff. 1 Mist Valley Soldier. I use this guy because I feel that his special ability is pretty fucking beast. Like, even if you don't use him as the tuner part, you can still, if your opponent has something big on the field, you'll take a pretty point of life point damage, but it'll still bounce whatever they have back to their hand. 1 Gillosaurus. Use his special ability, special summon him out. Your opponent gets a special summon too from their graveyard. But if you use him, if you just use his ability and then synchro him out right away, then you should be good. 1 Shield Wing. Shield Wing has a lot of stay power. You just, like, first turn, you don't really have any tuners in your hand or anything you can special. You just throw him down face down defense. Your opponent swings into it. Boom. Unless he played 4 monsters in 1 turn, you're not taking any life point damage. 1 Apoquotl. I only use the first half of his ability, to where if you play a tuner, you get the ability of him becoming level 5. I use him with a lot of the 3-star tuners to make the simple level 8 tuners. Or synchros, my bad. 1 Quick Draw Synchron. That's just kind of obvious in a synchro deck. 1 Trident Warrior. I really like his ability because it lets you special summon one level 3 monster from your hand when he's normal summoned. A lot of the tuners are level 3, so it works out. 1 Synchron Explorer. If you're kind of getting beat in the face, you can throw him out, get your Junk Warrior back, synchro for 5, and you've got something. 1 Spell Striker. Special ability lets you banish a spell card to special summon him, which works because with the special summon aspect, you can then normal summon a tuner, and there you go. Road Synchron. I like his ability a lot because when he's not used for Road Warrior, his level minuses by 2, so you have a lot of option with him. TG Jet Falcon. I really like him because if you're in a pinch and you're able to synchro with him, he like pings your opponent for 500 points, which can come in handy. And the last monster, Master of the Flaming Dragon Swords. Never really see this monster get too much play, but I enjoy him a lot. Because after he's been on the field, if you normal summon a monster after him, that monster's level gets increased by 1. So say he's on the field for a turn, and then you normal summon next turn like Junk Warrior. I've been using him for examples a lot, so I'm gonna stick with him. Say that you can increase Junk Warrior's level by 1, synchro off rate. Alright, on to spells. 2 Synchro Boost. They give a nice little 500 point attack boost plus a level to whatever you want. So use them whichever way you feel like. 1 Lightning Vortex, just to kind of keep your field safe. Synchro Blast Wave. That way when you do have your synchro on the field, you can just destroy whatever monster of theirs you want. 1 Harmonic Waves. Just another quick way to get out any synchro you want, because it makes one monster on your side of the field level 4, which comes in a lot of handy. Scapegoat. Good for when your opponent either swings into you and you can just pop that for defense, or at the end of their turn you pop it because it's a quick play, and then you have tokens you can synchro for, or even when you're using it when your opponent swings in at you. Unless they clear all 4 tokens in one go, then you still have at least a token you can synchro for. Or with, excuse me again. 1 Mind Control. People get really mad when you play this and then use their monster to synchro out. Staple, MST for back row, and Monster Reborn for getting back whatever you need. On to traps. Most of the traps I say are just field protection, just so you can make sure you have your stuff stay until your next turn. 2 Sakuretsu Armor. 1 Threatening Roar. 1 Mirror Force. 1 Bottomless. 1 Ordeal of a Traveler. Raigeki Break. 1 Defense Draw. 1 Magic Cylinder. And the 1 trap card in the deck that doesn't help save your field any will be Synchro Material. Works really well because it lets you use your opponent's monster as a Synchro Material monster, which can come in a lot of handy. That way, say they have something really strong in the field, you can play Harmonic Waves on their creature, make it a level 4, play Synchro Material, and then do what you gotta do. Alright, on to the extra deck. 2 Stardust Dragons, 1 Junk Destroyer, 1 Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Road Warrior, 1 Junk Berserker, 1 Mistworm, 1 Junk Gardna, 1 Power Tool Dragon, 1 X-Saber Wayne, 1 Drill Warrior, 1 Nitro Warrior, and 1 Scrap Archfiend. Well, that's my quick synchro deck. It's mostly just for fun. It wins, like I said in the beginning, it wins a fair bit. So, if you like it, thumbs up the video, comment, or just build it on DN, test it for yourself. Well, thank you for watching, and have a good day.